What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, let me fix this. Because I look too crackerish. There we go. I had a little pink hue. I think that looks better. All right. Who we got? Very slow. I'm going to only do a short one tonight. A short one. Not long. Who we got, though? Just 3 of you, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You saw Richard Torres? No. Who is it? Jake Paul? Who's the next opponent? Who's Richard Torres' next opponent? Oh, it wouldn't be Jake Paul. He would fuck Jake Paul up. He's rated number 1 best Mexican heavyweight boxer, 18-1. Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Roberto Duran already fought Sugar Ray Leonard twice. He's a step up. Okay. Let's see. Richard Torres. BoxRec. Richard Torres Jr. See if it's listed. Isaac Munoz Gutierrez. 18-1-1. He looks chubby though. Yes, he is only 6'1" and 250. Yeah, no, he's 200. Wow, he at one point was 285. And at one point he was 212. Oh my god. This guy that he's fighting is 6'1". He started his career in 2011, 14 years ago. So how old is this motherfucker? He's 32. And he was 169 pounds. But if he's 32, wow. Okay, so 2025 minus 2011. So he started his career 13 years ago. So he was fucking 19 when he started. And at 19, he was 167 pounds. And he's ballooned up almost over 100 pounds more than that. He went from fighting at 167 at 19 to fighting at 275 at 30. Yeah, no, let's see his knockout percentage. 15, okay, high knockout percentage. And who did he lose to? Jermaine Franklin, never heard of him. And they got a draw with a dude who was 1-0 at the time and is 10-10 now. Yeah, not impressed at all. That is not really a step up. I mean, it is, but it ain't. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I started late. I'm not going to be on too long today. I'm tired. I've been working on my Shaq video. And it's almost done. Almost. You meant to say Sugar Ray Robinson. All right. It's late. What's late? What you talking about? What you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, it's late now. Yeah, it is. But I'm usually on till about now. So where the fuck's everybody at? I'm usually on till about now. And right at this time, like yesterday when I got off, it was like 40 people. Any predictions on Core Schofield? Yeah. Dev. Trash. Game. Dev. I got Shakur in a very lackluster performance. Just outboxing him. Beating him in the pocket and beating him outside the paint. And the new Hitchens. Is he fighting for a title, 007? What's up, Flores? What's going on? Yo, Tone, you in this room? Tone, if you're in this room, you speak now or forever hold your peace. Marco, what do you think is the biggest comeback in boxing history? Comeback like within a fight, or comeback like a dude who just a career comeback, or a one fight comeback? You gotta specify. Yeah, Paro title. You know, let me see. Hitchens. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Hitchens. I really don't. Richardson. I know he's from New York. From what part? Brooklyn. Okay. He is 27, 18-0. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. 38% knockout ratio. That is very bad. And he won the IBF. Oh, so he's been a champion since 2022. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four fights in 2022. So 4 fights in 3 years. That's not good at all. He beat a dude who was 20-1, decision, of course. A dude who was 17-0, decision. He hasn't had a knockout since, well, somebody stopped in their corner. TKO since 2022. Okay. And Liam Paro, on the other hand, is also no power. Way shorter, I believe. But undefeated. He's one who beat Subriel and Montana Love. I didn't see the fights with Montana Love and Subriel. Did he just outbox the shit out of him, right? Shakur over Keyshawn. They lose in the fight because they came back to win. Navarrete versus Valdez. We'll see. If Schofield somehow beats Core, then who? Tank? Of course. He beats Shakur. He fights Tank. Hitchens arguably lost to Lemos and got hurt badly. That's right. That's right. Marco takes that KO rate. Nah, but I'm saying, it's not that I take it seriously. It's just part of their profile, right? When I look at a fighter and I tell you what they are, who they are, that percentage, I'm telling you guys, you probably saw this on TBV, right? Pacino, I assume. You've seen me talk about it. He's a technical boxer, blood, but it matters. Anything over 70% is power. Anything over 80% is excellent power. Anything over 90% is legendary power. That's just what I've seen. There's exceptions, but that's what I've seen. Hitchens box, sort of like Devin. Yeah, I don't. What's the question, Dwayne? What's the question? You familiar with the assassination? You familiar with where that assassination went down? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Power ain't Lemos. Who's better, Power or Lemos? I understand my guy was just funny. Yeah, man, I'm saying. Roach's buddies were messing with Tank. I saw clips of Paro fighting. You know what I got to do? I'm going to do this maybe tonight. I'm going to watch some clips to refresh my memory of Hitchens and of Paro, and then I'm going to give my prediction. Because as of right now, and to be quite honest, like really, this is why you might want to call me a casual or whatever. But you know what it is with me. I got a radar, and this doesn't hit my radar. That fight to me is just like,
oh my God, who the hell cares?
And when you got two dudes who have a combined like 20% knockout ratio, you know the fight's going to be
boring. Boring.
You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like about that. But we'll see. Marco, what do you think about the biggest comeback? I asked you, do you mean a comeback one fight within one fight, or do you mean a comeback career? Dude who lost and came back. Best boxing nickname. So many. I couldn't even start. And the ones with the best nicknames weren't even the greatest fighters. There's a dude named Frankie Randall. He was the surgeon. There was a dude, Bruce Seldon. He was the Atlantic City Express. Those are kind of cool. But then you got one of the biggest fighters of all time, Iron Mike. Iron. Boring. Muhammad Ali was just the greatest. I mean, that was the CEO guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Power is a bigger threat, and if Hitchens wants to win, he's used his boxing skills and make it boring. Yeah, well, it's going to be boring. I already predicted that. Come back in that one fight. Greatest comeback. You talking about Tony versus Michael Nunn? Nah, because Tony was starting to get to Nunn. Greatest comeback in one fight. I'd have to think hard, man. I don't know. Demacion, what up? Long time no see. If you were a manager, which fighter, past president, would you manage? Come on, man. Come on, Demacion. You don't know the answer to that?
I must have forgot.
There it is. You've never heard of him, but I think his cool nickname, Randy Boy Jr. Why is that cool? Nah, I don't like that. There was a bunch of nicknames. You guys, let's bring them up if they come to. I can't, you know. There's so many. The Hitman. I mean, the Hitman's. I'm trying to think of real shit. The Galaxy Warrior. A friend of mine too, personally, Nate Campbell. That's a dope nickname. The Galaxy Warrior. Has to be Julio Cesar Chavez and Taylor. That's not a comeback jump. That's not a comeback. That was an awful stoppage. That's not a comeback. If that was and that's not the greatest because Chavez was hurting him. You know, swelled his face up. Although he was clearly losing, he was still swelling his face up. That wasn't a complete one-sided beatdown for starters, even though he was winning on the scorecards easily. But two, it was a bad stoppage. So no, you don't count bad stoppages. That's actually kind of pissing me off. That's like one of the worst stoppages ever. Heartbreaking. Sounds like somebody's peeing. Sounds like you're like dumping something in the toilet. The Heyman. The Raging Bull. That's a good one. What's your early pick of fighter of the year? We can't do that yet because we got to wait to see Fury and Usyk. If Fury knocks Usyk out, I got Fury. But barring that fight, it could be Usyk. If Usyk beats Fury again, it could be Usyk. The Bayonne Bleeder. Oh, the Bayonne Bleeder. That is Chuck Wepner, correct? Let's see if I'm right. That's how good. I think it is Chuck Wepner. Yep, Chuck Wepner. See how you see? Now, not to toot my own horn. This is why you guys fuck with me. You see how I got that like that? I didn't look it up. I did after to confirm. You saw how quick I got that? Bayonne Bleeder. That's more of a. That's not a real nickname. That's more of like a mocking thing. That's not something he'd come in and they'd never announce him the Bayonne Bleeder. That's different. We're talking about a nickname that sticks, that the dude embraces. Homicide Hank. Who the fuck is that? What's good, Marco in chat? What's up, R. Stokes? Not to change the subject. Did you hear about Israel? Yes, I did. Very sad. Pac-Man. I don't like that because it's just like when you just take somebody's name and just go, like mine was Marko because my name's spelled with a K instead of a C. Most Marcos are a C, and KO's boxing, Marko. Kind of whack. Look cool on my trunks. The MAR lowercase and the KO capital. That look cool, but Easton Assassin is dope. I like that. There's been a bunch. I really like the Galaxy Warrior. That's pretty dope. Junior Poison Jones. That's pretty dope. Little known fact. You guys know Junior Jones? He's a friend of mine personally. His birth name is Ivy. His name is Ivy Jones. They call him Junior. I don't know if I think his dad might have been Ivy too. I'm not sure, but Poison Ivy. So instead of calling him Junior Poison Ivy Jones, he's Junior Poison Jones. The Bronze Bomber. Well, that's Wilder. That's not bad. I like the Brown Bomber. Ooh, I got a good one. The Manasseh Mauler. You guys know who that is? One of the greatest heavyweights who ever lived. The Manasseh Mauler, the Galveston Giant. Funny enough, he's 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. That was a giant back then. That's why I tell you guys about eras. That's why nobody in 1910 or 1905 could fuck with even a fighter like Oliver McCall. Would have destroyed him. He's just too big. You might not like it, but Captain Hook. Why wouldn't I like that?
Y'all must have forgot.
Homicide Hank is Henry Armstrong, you casual. Homicide Hank. I didn't know that. What's up, CJ? Chris Esparon? What's good, Mamoon? Acha, brother, acha. Mamoon, you speak Bengali, right? You must. I know they teach that shit to your parents. That you're not, I'm assuming your parents are from Bangladesh. Just assume in your first generation, but you might not be. Smash that like button, show your support. Listen to this man. Last time, Lights Out. Lights Out's not bad, Joe. It's not bad. That's right, R. Stokes. That's right. Lights Out isn't bad. That's a good one. But the best? Yeah, I do, but not goof. You're a goof? Marco, are you also kick? The fuck does that mean? Am I a kick? Like spiritually? I am a tree. I am a kick. I am a breeze. Fuck you talking about? Huh?
You talking about Willis?
Hands of Stone. That's a good one. I like that one. Michael Carbajal, Little Hands of Stone. No, I'm not. Should I be? I don't know much about it. I don't know much about it. I've been working on my worked on it a little today, not as much as I should have. My Shaquille O'Neal video. Those of you who didn't hear yesterday, Shaquille O'Neal asked me to do a video on the time him and Shane Mosley fought. It was like an exhibition, but they fought. So I'm in the middle of doing that. And he told me, don't hold back, make fun of him if I want, whatever. So it's pretty good so far. I'm happy with it, but I'm not done yet. The Brooklyn Brawler, that is a wrestler, which you probably were on TBV the other day, right? Lombardi, Steve Lombardi, I believe. Jersey Joe, that's boring. He's just taking this fucking state he's from. It's like calling me Manhattan Marco. Which actually sounds kind of cool. I thought that was De La Hoya. De La Hoya is just the golden boy. What up, Big Motion? He called into TBV the other day. Yep, I was on the call. Why are you saying allegedly? Oh, because you think it might not be his voice? Well, if you hear his voice and then go and listen to a YouTube video of him where he's talking. So, Soursop? Thank you. Love you. It was him. Shaq fought. He did, but Shaq didn't want me to do the De La Hoya fight because I think De La Hoya touched him up way more. He actually looked. I'll tell you one thing, man. Shaq was extremely fast with his straight punches and explosive his first step for a dude 7'1", 300 plus pounds. And you see his first, he'd be able to jump up and boom, dunk it real fast. After the first or second step, it would slow, but his first step, just like his punches, first two punches, and he hit Mosley a couple times, cracked him. Superman, what up? You talked to him the other day. You're talking about who? Talking about the Brooklyn Brawler, right? What's good, Big Mosh? Marco, what was your boxing nickname? Marko. Because my name is spelled Marko, not the normal C. Marko, like a KO, like a knockout. Touch of Sleep. Ooh, I don't remember who that is. I know it's somebody. I forgot who it was, though. What up, Blood? Hector Macho Camacho. That's not bad. It's just, it's not bad. The Old Mongoose. Come on, Archie Moore. Get out of here with that. That's not bad, though, the Old Mongoose. That's a good one, too. Marco did a fan ever come up to you? What? Klitschko's. I don't like that one. That's stupid. Sounds like a porn nickname. Dr. Steelhammer. And Mrs. Vag Trap. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't like that one. I thought that was arrogant. They both got doctorates in sports psychology. Some shit that some Russian university just made up for them. It's like, here you go. Here's a PhD. They annoyed me like, we're tough and we're smart. Fuck out of here. Let's see if your brain cells hold up after all those years of taking punishment, fighting into your 40s. Was Don King a good promoter? Yeah. He was crooked, but he was good. He was a doctor. I know. Which one you laughing at, Superman? Which one? Touch of Sleep, Williamson, Devour one. Yeah. Never really made it that big, though. With his bitch ass. Me and the family watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation tonight. Shit's funny. I forgot how funny it was. Real funny, actually. And John Hughes wrote it, which my wife recognized instantly. Julio Cesar Chavez, what's up, MM Rome? Welcome. Is overrated. How so? I disagree. I think he's the greatest Mexican fighter whoever lived up so far. Canelo might surpass him. We don't know. Why do you say that, though? The Can Man? Stupid. And his nickname's The Problem, by the way. My G, we lost you for a bit. I don't get it. Like the real Superman because he died and came back? Marco, was your favorite welterweight? Who was my favorite? What's up, Caesar? Who was my favorite welterweight in the last 2 decades? Shit. 2 decades would be what, the 2000s and 2020s? Fuck, man, I don't know. I like Pacquiao. I like Mosley. Of course, Floyd, although he got boring to watch at the end. I mean, Floyd, I'm trying to think of all the dudes that Floyd beat because he just went through all of them. I mean, Floyd was the best one. My favorite? I'd have to think harder. There's no journalist out there suggesting Vitaly runs the largest escort service in the world, you think? Oh, I don't know. Have you ever heard that, Tia? That Vitaly Klitschko runs the largest escort service in the world? My wife's into like conspiracy stuff. You never heard that? Which? Vitaly, not Vladimir, Vitaly, the older Klitschko brother. Yeah. No, tell me if you ever hear that. So no, I've never heard that. If it's true, yeah. Then, well, there's a journalist out there is suggesting it. So no, it's not a fact by any means. It's just a rumor. So I'm curious if my wife has her ear to the rumor street. So I just wanted to see if she ever heard of that. Salvador Sanchez would have been the best Mexican fighter. Look, if my uncle had titties and a vagina, he'd be my aunt. So woulda, coulda, shoulda. Where y'all go? LOL, that's me, Marco. I don't get what the fuck's going on with all that. Paul the Punisher. Punisher's pretty good. We're talking about nicknames, people. Like great, but best boxing nicknames. I hate the nickname that their name is Bud or Tank. Yeah, they're boring. Superman. We went to H Money, but John got lost. I know H Money's my man. He invited me on his platform initially. Cool dude. He loves Morel. He's gonna be very upset when Morel gets fucking buried, but not literally buried. I don't like insinuating that. John always gets lost. How much weight classes did Floyd go up? He started at featherweight, I believe. So he went up feather, super feather, welter, super welter. So 4. He only had 1 fight, I think, at 54, but against Canelo. Let me go find. She's Ukrainian journalist. Okay. Howdy, Miss Marco. Somebody says hi to you, too. Somebody said howdy to Miss Marco. She said hi. Bone Crusher Smith's a good one. Yes, agreed. I like that one. Desert Storm. I mean, he fought in the army. It's not bad. Marco, you look just like my wrestling coach. Okay, show me. But if this is some fucking old, wrinkly, bald, dorky, Weasley-looking white dude that looks like Murph from Impractical Jokers, I'm going to get offended. But show me. No, he goes, I look like his wrestling coach. This dude better be handsome as fuck, have a hairline like this, have muscles bulging everywhere. What's up, Anthony? The Hispanic causing panic. Is that a real... You guys know this current guy named Popeye? What's his name? Richard Popeye... Not Torres. His nickname's Popeye. I forget his fucking name. Rivera. Richard Rivera. Popeye Rivera. That's his name. Where can you send it to my IG? And I will look at it right now. Macho Camacho. Yeah, we did that one already. That's a good one, though. The Atomic Bull. That's a dope one, Dwayne. Yes. Dwayne, are you just Googling this shit or do you know them? Romero? Danny Romero? Why are you saying Romero? He said, you right now, not prime you. I don't want to look like that right now, Eon. You think I want to look like fucking Murr from Impractical Jokers, which I've been told, especially if I'm ever funny, like, you know what you remind me of? The dude who's super fucking pasty and doesn't have a muscle in his body. It's racist. That, because we're both white and bald,
Oh, that's racist.
it's racist. R. Stokes. I met Bone Crusher. Oh, word? I have his number. I was going to interview him, but I never did. Marco, why aren't you as animated as live as you're on the videos? Why do you think? Why don't you let me let you answer that? You're a smart guy. Why do you think? With all due respect, you look like the guy from. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I know the guys. I'm friends with Sal, and one time I was hanging out with Sal. Right, he was at my club, and people walked by and went up to both of us and go, "Oh, I love you guys," and they thought I was fucking Murr. I wasn't flattered, by the way. Rivera, yeah, he beat Badu Jack and got robbed. Yep. The Hitman's good, but it's kind of boring. You watched the fights? Nope, I did not. I was watching Christmas Vacation with my fam. I keep waiting for him to get back to Contender. Okay. What's up, Zooted? Your Merv? What's that mean? Open it up. Oh, you sent. What's here? You called me Merv. Oh, wait. Is my phone over there? Do you mind giving it to me? Thank you. I'll look it up in a second, Mamoon. Juan Dynamite Marquez, whack. Animation brings the views. Thank you. To you. Okay, let's see. Mr. Mamoon. That's wrong. Look at this guy. I look like this fucking guy to him.
Nope.
My wife just said nope. I look like that? I look like this fucking guy. Now, anybody who's not, yeah, I'm not this bald. This guy looks like powder. Or like an albino. He looks like he's sick. Like he's on chemo. I look like this fucking guy, Mamoon? You gotta be kidding me. Look at this fucking guy. Jesus Christ. And this is why I don't shave my head skin. Because I don't want to look like that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I look like powder to you, Mamoon? I'm gonna pull up that. What if I was like, yo, you look like, what the fuck's his name? Indian dude that's in all the action movies now. What the fuck's his name? Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect your coach. I look like Don Flamingo? At least he has hair. Marco, it's not that serious. Relax. Nah, fuck that. Mamoon, Mamoon looks like what's his face? What the fuck's his name? God, I know him too, and I forgot his name. Yeah, whatever. I was gonna name some Indian. You don't look like. Thank you, SM. There's a. Guess who's. What are you guys talking about, Superman? Who are you talking to? Frankie O'Banian. What's up? Are you from Ireland? Like from Ireland? If you are, I love Ireland. I got lots of friends in Port I know it's the country, Redneckville, but I love Ireland. Want to go back. Saint, I am. What's cracking? You broke? I'm broke too. Best polls in the world. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let me ask you a question, Saint, since you like the polls. I get way more responses on current shit, which sucks because that's just what people don't care about. What do you like better? When I do polls on current, like who hits harder, Tank or Better BF? Or when I go like, yo, who had the best chin in history? And I start putting in Hagler and which ones do you like better? Chat don't think I look like him. 40-something now, Flamenco probably has hair. Oh, shut up. Superman or Jermaine? What up, John? Superman on Jermaine Phillips. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Who's Superman? Who's Jermaine Phillips? The Golden Boy. Yeah. Yes, Dublin, bare knuckle fighting. Oh, you're a bare knuckle fighter, Frankie? Marco Lennox versus Larry Holmes. Man, that's one for the ages. I don't know. I don't know. Those are the two that I have as best. Like I don't know. I maybe would have to lean towards Holmes just because his chin seemed sturdier over the years. But who knows? What's up, Clarissa? I look like MCA from Beastie Boys. Is that the one who died, MCA? He was my favorite member. So I'll take that. I mean, he wasn't the best looking dude, but I'll take it. Dude, you're a great commentator. Thanks, Daddy. I'm John. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just keep doing both. The answer is I don't scream and shout like my videos because I'll pass out. The brain needs air to function. You don't get air when you're screaming nonstop on those shorts. Thanks, man. About to drop one. I'll give you guys, those of you who didn't hear this, Shaquille O'Neal hit me up. He likes my videos. We talk. He wanted me to do a video of the time he and Shane Mosley had that exhibition. I will be dropping it, and Shaq will also be dropping it through his channel. So I'm excited for that. Marco, we come into your channel, but 3 of us traveling together. We're coming to your channel, but 3 of us are traveling together. What the fuck do you mean? That's very confusing. You're coming to my channel, but you're traveling? What? Classics are better. Okay. All right, Marco, I'm sorry. Nah, you didn't offend me. Maybe a little bit, but it's okay. Is it up to any con fighters you suggest keeping an eye out? Yeah. Abdullah Mason. Yes, lad. It's a sport here. That shit is savagery, Frankie. I gotta be honest. Savagery. We are sophisticated boxing pugilists here. That shit is savagery. But fuck it. Why don't you just put on the gloves and make way more money and be able to get way more fame? Why do something that's... I don't think it's more dangerous. You just get more cuts and shit. But it's less money and less like spotlight. I don't get it. Explain, please. Lennox by stoppage. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know either. I've been thinking about it all day. Okay. I like past polls on old fighters. Marco, how you feel about Michael? Okay, but how old are you, Kenneth? Let me zoom in here. Okay, you don't look that old. How do you feel about Michael Nunn making Boxing Hall of Fame other than Donald Curry? He probably shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, but their standards are low. They got to keep inducting people, or otherwise they'll have nothing to do. That's just how it is. Got to say both. It's hard to put the right participant and ask the right questions. Your brain on boxing is valid. Okay, you're talking about, what are you talking about exactly? Marco, funny guy without knowing it. Maybe I know it. That's dope. Congrats. Thanks. Evander, real deal. Yeah, that one's not bad. We're talking about best boxing nicknames. Big Diesel, Marco, that's a collabo. Hell yeah. The Big Aristotle. Marco, did you really move to Connecticut? Yep. 53. Okay, so wow, you look good. And I don't mean that in a... Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti! I don't mean it like that. Trick. That's probably the one. My man, Trick, what's up? Marco, Floyd Mayweather vs. Hector Camacho at 130. I think I got to go with Floyd, man. Floyd at 130 was no joke, but Hector was no joke. I think Floyd, a little more poise. Yeah, I know. I heard Austin Trout is. And fucking Regis said he might want to do it. Have any PBC fighters been part of Turkey? I don't know. Is Ibuchi winning a world title if he... I don't know, man. No. He wasn't going to beat Lennox Lewis. Nope. Fighting Irish lad. It gets back to our ancestral. We do what most people have forgotten about, the fun of the sport. No money, lad. Don't be a fucking gobshite. I know a lot of us Americans want to be mollycoddled. See, I'm just dropping Irish slang for you right now. All right, well, fuck it. Whatever's in your heart and your ancestry, go for it. I just tried to drop my knowledge of the Irish slang. I don't think so. Clarissa is not in any big games. I think if DLH and Shaq would have put that fight on pay-per-view, it would have made big numbers. DLH? Oh, De La Hoya? Yeah, well, I mean, he fought Mosley too. Yes, Jack Johnson's nickname was the Galveston Giant. And I said this before, you must have come in late. He was only 6 feet tall and weighed 200 pounds. But in 1908, that was a giant. That was considered a big man. That's why I tell you guys, eras matter. Today's day, 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". That's a big man. 275, 275, 300. That's a big man. That's literally 100 pounds and like 9 inches taller. That's why somebody like, I mean, Zhili Zhang would have beat the shit out of Jack Johnson. Just off size alone. You have the funniest soundboards. Thank you. Shakur or Tank? Come on, man. Come on, Zach. Tank. Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe's pretty cool. When does the Shaq video? I didn't finish it yet, so. What's a Bulgarian English accent sound like? Come over here and we talk like this. Very similar to like Russian, but I don't think that you have to come down no more like that. Kind of like Russian. Corte got robbed by De La Hoya beat him, especially when he dropped him at the end. Dream fight, Aaron Pryor versus Mayweather. Aaron Pryor is one of the few people that I think could beat Mayweather, but I would still have to lean towards Floyd. But like 55-45. Fury coming in at 275. Well, why do we think that? That's good. I think he should be bigger and lean on his ass. He was at like 250 or 260 something the last fight. John Sullivan, lad, American greatest. John L. Sullivan, absolutely. Last bare knuckle champion, first glove champion. We got power forwards as heavyweights today. It's crazy. Word up. I've met Jack Johnson's relatives. Oh, really? That's cool. Like direct descendants, like grandkids, great grandkids. What? I mean, yeah, Jack would fuck Jake Paul up because Jake Paul's his size. It's crazy, Marco. I'm 6'2". That's considered average. I know, you kids, man. But you're probably going to go taller, though, Dwayne, because you're only, what, 15? What's your favorite workout? Bulgarian split squats? Let's see. First off, don't talk to me that way because I'm gangster. I am
real bad man.
Everybody knows that about me, for starters. Second of all, stop fucking with me because...
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
I'll choke a bitch. We got Pulev tomorrow. I know. I'm not forgetting. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is what I tell you guys. I'm not biased. I don't like somebody just because they're from my country or my city. That'll help if I already like them, but it won't make me just... Aaron Pryor would press Floyd. Yeah, Aaron Pryor would, but De La Hoya had the size on Floyd. Pryor didn't, height-wise and reach. De La Hoya was faster than Pryor and hit harder. Maidana and Aaron Pryor are very different. Maidana just, but, you know, because Maidana only had success because he threw such awkward angles. Sound bites. I think Aaron Pryor could have beat, well, Sugar Ray Leonard ducked him. Chill, Unc. I'm just saying. What's up, Joseph? What's cracking? What's cracking? Riddick Big Daddy Bo. That name is extremely
Boring.
Big Daddy Kane's the only Big Daddy there is. Oscar versus Floyd was a close. It was he won by like 1 or 2 rounds. People forget it was a split decision. That's why I think. All right, here we go. People to beat Floyd, right? There's 5 who I think could have beat Floyd. The first 2 that I would choose over, like you ask me right now, these people will beat Floyd, in my opinion. But again, 60-40. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard would beat Floyd. Pernell Whitaker would beat Floyd. Yes. Now, these other have a great chance, 50-50-ish. Aaron Pryor, a young De La Hoya, Sugar Ray Robinson. Rich Porter, what up? Maidana has no skills. He was wild, but he was awkward and had serious power. He parachuted punches in. We've never seen a punch come up and down, up, over, and down. He parachuted them in. Bo's the biggest duck of all time. There's an argument for that. You know where Sofia, of course, I've been there. I used to go to Sofia every fucking summer as a kid. I'm Bulgarian, man. Haven't I told you that? Huh? I'm fucking Bulgarian, so
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
listen.
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Jesus. I had Oscar winning. Oh, word? I mean, I didn't have him winning, but no, I'm not gonna pull it up, Dwayne, but you could Google it. Tommy Hearns also. Nah, hell no, Kenneth. Tommy Hearns was too one-dimensional. He couldn't really box that well. He just was power, and he would always get caught up in gunfights, firefights. His IQ wasn't, nah. Floyd would have fucked Hearns up. I think Marlon Starling would have beat Floyd, Mark Breland, sweep. All right. Trick, you know I love you, right? You know that. But let me ask you a quick question.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Do you think Marlon Starling and Breland would have beat Floyd?
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
This fucking guy. Something in that Texas water. Duran would have beat Floyd. Possibly. Bo Sugar Rays would have beat Floyd. Yes, probably. Canelo Duck and David's the biggest duck to date. To date, yes. Not ever. Bo's was worse. All right, 1 second, guys. My bad. I'm back. Okay. At 35, he would have. I want to see Floyd versus Lara. No, they both fought at welter. They're exact same weight, actually. Perfect. No, I ain't smoking. You smoking. 35, Mosley beats everyone. There's an argument for that. You think Oscar beat Floyd in their fight? No, I thought Floyd beat him, but it was super close. Breland was on Miami Vice. Okay, that's very random, but okay, cool. Duran at 35 would have beat Floyd. People remember Duran. I went over this with somebody. I forget who it was in this room, in my chat. Duran didn't really have big wins. Like, he didn't really beat that many people. He lost to most everybody. Sugar Ray Leonard, I think, was his only, like, big win. Girl Dad, what up? Cooking deliciousness. What's your specialty, man? I'm mad I never got to see Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe fight. Yeah, well, you wouldn't have seen it anyway, Dwayne, because you were still swimming in your daddy's nuts at that point. But okay. Aaron P versus Pernell W. Ooh. I just think Whitaker was too defensively slick. And yes, of course, we'll be well Marco Boxing. You're not leaving, are you, Steph? Tommy Hearns was prime at 147. Well, he went all the way up to cruiserweight, Trick. Tommy never lost to a boxer. All his losses were to a word. You don't think Sugar Ray Leonard was a boxer? You wilding out? Trick, let me ask you a serious question.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Nah. Hearns was a boxer. Excuse me. Leonard was a boxer. Boxer puncher, but boxer. What was the most views you got on a stream? I don't know, man. It's sad we never really saw the ultimate best of Pernell. What you mean? We saw his whole career. You're right, Marco, but I wish I could have seen the highlights. What's up, Armor? Loved the last late night streams, Friday match. All right. Yeah, Sweet Pea was too sharp and slick. I think so. Sweet Pea, yeah. I don't think he'd be hard. Yeah, if he would have had power, he would have been unstoppable. Purnell beat Oscar. It was close. It was really close. But that was an older Purnell. Let's not forget. Nah, I came in here talking first. Okay. I didn't see. All right. I lost 20K today in the stock market. Damn. Can I borrow some money? What's up, Robert? Where's the weed at? I don't know. Probably at a dispensary. What I mean is he would have been better if he didn't have the drug issues. I don't think his drug issues were that bad. I don't think they were that bad. A lot of you get tested, by the way. So he was clean throughout his fights. You think Maidana beat Floyd in their first fight? No, Maidana did not beat Floyd. It was competitive. Maidana and Cotto were competitive. The only person, and Maidana, Cotto competitive, that's it. Jose Luis Castillo, though, I think, did beat Floyd. Gonna watch the fights this weekend. Probably highlights. For an interest rate, fuck that. Ernie Shavers versus Ray Mercer. Mercer's, damn, that's a good one, Trick. That's a really good one. Mercer was bigger than Shavers, believe it or not. Shavers was only like 200, 210. Mercer was like, what, 225, 230. I'm going to go with Mercer because Mercer hit as hard, almost as hard, had a better chin, and Mercer had a better chin, and I think not slightly, a better boxer too, better IQ. I'm going to go with Mercer. I can't even pinpoint it. I cook off the top of the head, just did a homemade McDonald's double fish fillet sandwich. Oh my God, making me hungry. Toasted brioche bun with sweet potato fries. Yo, do you have son too? Because if you got a son, and your name is Girl Dad, that's fucked up to the son. If Purnell was around today, Marco, you wouldn't. Nah, see, he excited me. Armor plates invested in Hawk Tua coin and get out of here. Mitano was 1-5 rounds. Marco, what would be your dream matchup? Oh man, we'll be here all day if I have to think about that. Shavers better boxer than Mercer. I disagree with that. Shavers wasn't really a great boxer. He was just a fucking slugger. Mercer was a slugger too, but he could box a little better. Besides Sweet Pea, what other fighters' defense look fun? Fighter May defense look fun. Jack Johnson, James Toney, Willie Pep, Loche. What the fuck's his name? I saw that fight 3 times. I still think Castillo won. Yeah, me too. Nicolino Loche. That's his name. Nicolino Loche. Rakim versus Kane. Come on, Kane. All day, all night. 7 times on a Saturday. My go-to meal. Oh, I eat like mad vegetables now. Mercer had a good jab. He had a good everything. No son. That's what I figured. Because you got a picture of her right there. I'm just saying. That might have been, you might have came up with this channel and then like a couple years later had a fucking son. Now he's just depressed. Looking at all your screen names. Like, thought you was going to say something else. Okay. What else we got, people? Canelo is fighting Bud since all the pro Bud fans are saying, nah, no, they're not. They're not fighting. I do not think they're going to fight. A fight nobody talks about, Ann Wolf versus Layla Ali. Yeah. Turkey's trying to bring back Klitschko. That's what I heard. Why the fuck would he do that? As a black man, I hate when they play that race shit on TBV. What race shit you talking about specifically? Who you have? Bud Canelo. Canelo. He's too big. Tank versus Roach, worst match. Not the worst, but, mismatch. I think Bud is going to unify. Unify what? 54? I mean, he doesn't have that much time left. My opinion, if you're a defensive fighter first, make your fight not boring. You got to mess with your opponent. Turkey ruined boxing. Ruined it. Get out of here. Do you Lara beat Canelo? I don't remember the Lara fight, but Triple G definitely beat him the first fight, in my opinion. They call you racist. Oh, yeah, I mean, not even race. Well, once, but then you got like dudes saying like being racist to me. Yeah, it doesn't happen much though. Yeah, I wouldn't be on the show if it happened a lot. I mean, if the host did it, but like I wouldn't be on the show if it. A couple little spurts of it, but you know, Virgil versus Boots. I got Boots. I don't give a crap how Canelo and Crawford. Yeah. You think Bud sandbagged the Madrimov fight? No. No, he just didn't look good. Because you have a different. Yeah. I mean, you know, it happens. You see Boots saying he didn't train for Karen the second time since he already beat him. I don't give a crap how big Canelo is. Crawford all the way up. Nah. Roach seems like someone Tank was cool with, and Tank just, yeah, I'm with you. That's exactly what I was thinking. Boxers are now going to want 10 million each to fights in Saudis. I know. And Jake Paul's paying that Netflix money too. It's only a very specific crop of fighters though. Virgil Hill versus Bivol. I don't know yet, Trick, because I don't know what Bivol has to offer because his career still. I don't usually do fantasy matchups with active fighters because we don't know what's to come, good or bad. You feel me? You feels me? Boots is lying. He's just mad he got exposed. Okay. I agree. Tank, from what I've seen, hasn't said anything hostile. Yeah, nah. And he's promoting the fight well. He's smart. Oh, he has sneaky power. He has a 40% knockout ratio. Sneaky power. He's a one weight division below you. Sneaky power. It's like, we're not, but that's what he's doing. Butch relies on his athleticism too much. He does. But he just has a very high IQ. But we'll see what happens. The Devin fanboy channels are now backing up Shakur. What channels are those, Armor? I low-key think he has sneaky power. Okay. You tanked at his job. Got you believing it. I like Bivol style. Pendulum. You like Bivol style? If you like a
Boring.
style, cool. Up to you. Another old school dream fight, Holmes versus Usyk. Nah, that's not a dream fight. Holmes will fuck Usyk up. Did you see the pro shake-up reporter asking Tank dumb questions? Nah, what did he say? I remember Tank saying he got 200 million multi-fight deals, so why have a low-budget conference against Roach? Well, he's trying to minimize his risk, maximize his gain. I think Karen would beat most of the guys at 47. Maybe. MS, what up? He's not boring. He's nice to watch. No, you're right.
Boring.
Sorry. No, you're right.
Boring. Boring.
I like Tank. He doesn't be on social media like Shakur. Tank went on and shit on me on social media. What are you talking about? He's notorious for tweeting and deleting shit. I think you're racist to Russians because you think Bivol is boring. You even saying that.
Oh, that's racist.
Just you even thinking that I'm racist.
Oh, that's racist.
I'm half Russian too, by the way. Ukrainian, that is. The report said who's better accomplish Shakur or Roach. Disrespect. I'm saying, Stokes. If Tank was to lose to Roach, this would be top 5 upset of all time. I don't know about that. Maybe. I'd have to think. No, he's not. Anybody who has knockout power is not boring. Was Beterbiev fight boring? Was Canelo fight? Beterbiev fight was boring a little bit. It was a little bit. Go help Loma fight the Russians. You go help him fight the Russians. Yo, Trick, why are you capping everything? I don't mean cap like the young kids mean lying. Like you put everything in caps. Tank vs. Roach may end up like Shane Mosley versus Vernon Forrest. Trick, serious question. Actually, maybe more of a statement.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Last one.
I smoke rocks. I smoke rocks.
Wilding out, Trick. Tank's not losing this fight. Tank made his fans hate Devin Shakur. I don't think he made anybody do anything. His fans are just a little nuts. When you ever went to the press conference, asked him, I'm not press. I'm a content creator. I'm an analyst. I'm a commentator. I'm not really media. I don't care to be media. I don't care about stories and going to, I want to have a platform that's based on me, not other people. That better be a fight, had high intensity, tactical battle. Yeah, it was high intent. Look, a fight can be highly technical. It could be the sweet science at its finest, and it can still be
Boring.
I smoke broken windows. Okay, that's some white trash shit. Do you think if Tyson stuck with Kevin Rooney, his career would have been yeah. Hell yeah. I actually don't mind Roach, just not exactly. I'm from the DMV. Roach only getting this fight. He is friendly with Tank and works with PBC. Yep. Agreed. Fantasy fight Inoue versus Tank. Tank's too big. Dwayne is a little boy. I'm confused. Marco is a commentator. No. Commentator's not media. Or maybe it is. Media to me is somebody who's like a reporter, like a news person, right? I don't want to be a news person in any way. We're going around trying to get the hot story. No. Ringdo had power and his fights were boring. That, my friend, is true. He didn't really have that much power, though. Riggin, let's see. I bet you his knockout percentage was under 70. Let's see. 69. Wow, just under 70. So he kind of had power. You're right. Actually, 70 on the button when you round it. Where's Two-Tone? I don't know. Two-Tone, you in here? Say hello. Commentators are absolutely both. No, commentators are not news reporters. Definitely not. Boxing is dead. All right, you're negative. Who do you think Loma will fight next? He's going to fight retirement. Ivan. Rigo just didn't take chances. Yeah, true. JH, what up? Shakur versus Kid Austin, great fight. I think it helps push Tank versus Keyshawn. Maybe. Tank knocks Keyshawn out. Shakur UD's Austin. Where are the hoes at? The club? I don't fucking know. The Bunny Ranch? I said usually you low-key can't read. Well, I mean, why say that then? And that's not true. Commentators aren't reporters. That's bullshit. You are more of a personality than media. Thank you. That's what I want to be. What would you do to Ness in a box ring? Whoop his ass up and down the Great Wall of Santo Domingo. They don't have a Great Wall. That's China, but for effect. Besides the Roach, who else could Tank fight? Shakur. Shouldn't the KO percentage be considered a power puncher to go down every bit? Nah. Boots needs to move up. He was going to. Oh, Marco, I lowered my letters. Thank you. Now, hopefully, you also put down the crack pipe. Because some of the shit you said tonight, Trick. Usually we agree with each other, but not tonight. Would Canelo get a payday from Jake Paul or any... Oh, I don't know. Imagine you commentating a Roy fight. Shit. Thanks for the bounce pass.
Y'all must have forgot.
Shakur does not want to fight Tank. That is true. Tank versus Zepeda. I got Tank beating anybody at 35 and 40. But Zepeda will be fun. Nest, stay in shape. You better be careful talking that talk. He's like 6'5". You have to understand something. I am a
real bad man. Real bad man.
So get out of here with that. So Rob, Spider Rico says Spider Rico rubbed off on me before mowing the lawn. Shakur called out Tank multiple times. Yep. Tank has said he wants to fight Shakur. I've heard him say he's on my hit list. I mean, I've heard it. Never mind, fans. What do you pump out when you're in your car cruising? I don't drive that much, but 90s hip hop, East Coast shit. You ever play at Rucker Park? Nah, never. I never even been to Rucker Park. I played street ball a lot, but not at like the high level. I was good though. I was like, I'd be a good addition to a team, but when I'd get games where I'm hot, I would do really well, but I was not high level street baller. Would you ever lift weights? Nope, never, ever. No, not even once. Some people, and nobody in the gyms that I went to did really back then, unless they were trying to go put on weight. Then they would, eat more protein, have the protein shakes, get a nutritionist, and pump iron. Some people expect Loma to miss the rest of the year. I don't think he's fighting again. Come on, big. Boots is becoming Demetrius Andrade, in my opinion. No, man. Boots just fought. What do you mean by like how? Like nobody. I don't get what you mean by that. Tank Davis has so many chances to fight Shakur. Yeah. Ryan versus Boots. I'm gonna go with Boots, but that'd be fun. Marco, you're catching shoot guy. I used to shoot. Yeah. Of course I'm white. Of course we shot. That's all we do. Nah. Let's get out of here. Marco, you seen the assassin NYC wasn't found yet, but cameras traced the movement all the way to Chinese bus. I didn't know there was one. Tank said he will need a fighter contract when he's ready. Jay bit his flow from Camp Low. I don't know who Camp Low is. Meaning the Tank is the only one who can make the fight. Who did you have winning the fight between Loma and Haney? I watched it twice, and first live I had Haney winning. On the replay, I had Loma winning. So 50-50. What do you think would make the Pacquiao so special because he's the same height as Tank? His speed and his angles. Simple. Foot speed and hand speed, though, both. What nationalities would be common? Everything. But mostly, when I was growing up, black, Puerto Rican, Maine. Then you had a bunch of different Hispanic and some white, but black and Puerto Rican was Maine. What would be your dream fight card right now? Top 5 or 6 fights. Oh, man, we'll be here all day with that. Marco, you talk 90s talk and don't know who Camp Low is? Nope, I do not. Loma versus Haney was a draw. That too. I never heard of them. They from my way? Does your wife know? I don't know. Do you think Tank really will retire 20? I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe, and then he'll come back. If he retires at 31, 32, retires 2-3 years, he'll come back at like 35. You know what I'm saying? That's still not that old. I think if he retires, he'll likely come back. Not likely. Good chance he'll come back. I won't say likely. Is it snowing? I don't know. I don't think so. Reasonable Doubt. Flow is all Camp Low. What else we got? Low. Camp Low's from Brooklyn. I never heard of him. Camp Low? Crawford Wood. Armani, what up? Crawford would KO Mayweather at 140. Okay. Interesting take. What's up? Pakrat. Ryan Garcia versus Ryuki. It is. That dude could punch, that Ryuki guy. He could punch hard. Kind of made me a little uncomfortable. Like, Ryan better watch out. Tank speaks like he has dementia. Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah, he does. He kind of does. And he also, like, yeah, he doesn't speak well either. Like, beyond just like slang or whatever, just like not a very good grasp of the English language. You know who doesn't either? Bud Crawford. He makes words up. Like, I've heard him make a couple. I'm like, that's not a word. Like, beyond just slang. Camp Lucchini, that's what it's called. Oh, that makes sense. You know what Lucci means, right? That's money. Back in the day, we call it Lucci. What's it like to feel snow? You never felt snow before? He sounds like a grade school kid. He does. He does. Like, he's still learning the language. Hell not. Tank is rich. Rich people like talking about money and making it bleed the well dry. And he does speak like that. Speech is, I know, right? It's like kind of like uncomfortable to watch. Bam versus Inoue, Boots versus Bud, Tank versus Shakur. Yeah, that would be a great card. It's true. You know I'm right, Steph? We've all heard it. But like, wait, that's like, it even gets you like, is that a word? Like, that's not a word. Like, the most beautifulest, you know, some like Keith Murray shit. What do you think about Ryan Garcia versus Apno? I don't think Ryan Garcia should be fighting that big motherfucker. I would have taken something easier. The Camp Low song is classic. I gotta look it up. What's the best Camp Low song? I never left Florida before. Jesus. You never even took a drive across the border to like fucking Alabama or some shit? I'm assuming Alabama borders you. I think it does. Does a retirement 147 catch weight Tank? Yes, it does. Depending how their careers go. Mumble rappers speak like that in interviews. Yeah. It is. That's what I'm saying. You almost feel bad for him. Like, ugh. And you could tell he's a smart guy. Like, but he just he's perceptive, but he just avoids feelings. Like any kind of he doesn't want to feel anything that's not anger. There's a video of Calvin Ford making Tank spar since he was a baby. Nah, he's not punch drunk. He's not slurring. He doesn't slur. Well, he kind of slurs his words a little bit. I've been saying that boxers talk like that. Wilder talks crazy. Yeah, Wilder. He just makes words up too. Yeah. People are saying Tank is using Floyd blueprint to retire. He should. Earlier, though, way earlier. Floyd was like 40 when he retired. I kind of want to drop 50K on that Valdez beat snapper. You should. Let me give me some money too. You could be Camp Low Lucchini. Oh, Camp Low. It's called Lucchini. Okay. I'm gonna do it right now. Camp Low Lucchini. Maybe I have heard of it. Here it is. Let me play this. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, I'm gonna play it right now. I'm gonna get out of here in a second. But... I remember the beginning. I do know this song. It's kind of dope. That's a dope song. I do remember the beat. I don't remember that getting a lot of play in NYC, man. I listen to all hip hop, so I feel like I would have heard it. Just found out they don't sell CDs. You just found that out? Okay. I'm gonna jump down here a little bit because Wilder too, just be talking. I love bro, but god dang, yeah, I know. And Wilder tries to get deep too. That's the funny part. That's the funny part. He tries to get deep, and you're like, Tank doesn't try to get deep, at least. That's the most exciting fight in boxing right there. Where are you from, Jump? What what station? If you're from where I'm from, you know what station I listen to. Still plays hip hop. Well, there was actually a couple, but the main one. You tell me if you're from here. It's a dope song. But Floyd had the right to play retirement. Marco, when is the last time you... it's been a while. I have not been to Orlando. Oh, wait. Is Disneyland in Orlando? Tia, is Disneyland in Orlando? That's where we went, right? Yeah. So I have been to Orlando. Yeah, I went to Disney World. That's what I meant, World. Spanish singer dropped a song about Tank Davis. I heard that. Mexican dude. Surprised you haven't heard NYCSI and Body the Silence Call Manhattan. No, I didn't hear. I don't watch the news for that reason. Errol 2 plus his southern slang. Errol is hard to understand. He doesn't come off like he can't speak English. Well, yeah, he kind of does, actually. Errol just goofy, yeah. Errol candid answers. Big shout to my man Trick Nizolti. That's funny. Marco Men said I've never been to Orlando. Oh. Shout out to the big homie Tia. Shout out to the big homie Tia. Tank Davis is a national, not like Shakira. Twit Grofson. Did you ever used to listen to Babito and Stretch? Not really. Nah. On God. See, you don't know. On God, what? You from my way? If so, where? JC, what's up? I feel like Tio going to be Tank's number 2 fight. Think about it. I hope so. Most exciting fight in boxing, those two. It's going to be fireworks. And thanks like that. There he is, the contrarian. GTD. Do you know Baltimore slang? Nah, I just know what they say. Do what we do. I'm good friends with Hassan Rahman. It's the only dude from Baltimore I really know well. Yeah, he sounds like Southern almost. Wrench up. Trick. Oh, he's not wrenched? Oh, shit. That's like that literally, I know Trick personally. Like, he's a friend of mine. Like, we've hung out in person. Why did I not wrench him up? I'm going to do that right now. Thanks, Steph. Good looking out. Good looking out. I can't do it from StreamYard, so I got to go to my fucking YouTube page and do it there. All right, where is he? Trick. Can't believe Trick isn't fucking wrenched up. That's wild. We like it, and let's wrench him. Add as moderator. Boom. All right. Good one. Babito. Bonita Applebaum. Or Scenario. I didn't like Bonita Applebaum that much. Crawford for Spence has been yeah. I don't think Tank cares about proving anything. I don't know. Either that or he's just saying that. Marco, you ever got your pack bus? Yes, of course, but didn't happen much. I busted way more. I was very defensively minded. I wasn't trying to get, I wasn't about to get my shit busted up, get headaches, get brain damage. Nope. Have you seen Straight Outta Compton? Of course. Cool. Drake Nolte, my man. Who you think Tank gonna call out? Who the fuck knows? Of course, Trick. Come on. I should have done that a while. You don't come into in my room much, that's why. You don't come in much. That's the problem. That is the problem. How many subscribers I got? 22.8 thousand. Not bad. I'm gonna wrap this up in a few minutes, people. Marco, your opinion, who is the best brawler? Current brawler. Tank's not a brawler. Canelo's not a brawler. Better Biev isn't a brawler. I don't know. I'm always on at this time, well, a little earlier, but Keyshawn, okay. Why does Tank act like that in the conference, dude? Like, who knows, man? What's up, pothead? Benavidez. Yeah, I like that. But he can be a technical boxer too. But when he brawls, he brawls. Good point. The new standard boxing to move up a weight, even if you're smaller. Is Boots a duck? Did Boots duck? We don't know. See, he said he didn't. The NYC that story is wild. If it's real, maybe a psyop. It ain't easy to catch a body like that back in the day. What's a psyop mean? Adrian Broner sounds like a philosopher speaking with Tank. Yeah. True. I heard Vinny Paz made he deserves it. Tank is bad for business. Get out of here. My favorite Camp Low song is Uptown Saturday Night. Of the Uptown Night album is Sparkle. Okay. Camp Low, Uptown Sparkle. Camp Low, Uptown Sparkle. Let's see. Camp Low Sparkle. Here we go. I'm playing it real quick. Just get a taste. You guys heard my shit yesterday, right, Biggie? Oh, here we go. Some like smooth shit. Oh, Cisco got me laced. Yeah, I'm not into that one. I don't think it's bad though. It's just not. It doesn't grab me. He is lucky that Hood follows him. Who you got? But come on, Trick. We got the same person. I almost guarantee it. Benavidez by stoppage. I was saying all the time, Marco, not current brawler. Oh, not current. I don't know, man. The technical skill Benavidez pulled up a plan to get the. Thank you, Steph. This is why I like you. And besides the dope mustache, you're a smart man. Notice how Tank has only been fighting nobodies after he left Floyd. Yeah, well, I never talk ish about Shakur. Watching The Wire. Tank can do whatever. Kim. Not really. Cooley High. Morale with the upset.
Get the fuck out of here! You must be out of your goddamn mind!
Lil Kim didn't write her own rhymes. Okay. I mean, who else was writing this ill nana be dripping, kitty cat be purring, biting your shit off when it comes in, it goes up in me? Like, who else would write that? Imagine the fighter told Dana White, I'm able to fight him. Yeah. Why is Pitbull not fighting Ryo? Ryo just beat him. So Ryan Garcia isn't Ryan Garcia nobody? We don't know yet. Yes, he was. So it'd be him. But, a more classic brawler, somebody who's basically less skilled. Brawlers usually consider dudes who didn't know anything else, like Jake LaMotta, Rocky Marciano. Although Marciano was smarter than that. Oh my God, Trick. Let me ask you a question. No, let me make a statement to you regarding that.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Jesus. Can't believe how much shit we're disagreeing all day today, Trick. What's going on? Anyway, all right, people. I'm going to bounce. It's late. Appreciate you guys, as always. And you say his name 2 more times, like Beetlejuice, he'll appear. So don't do it. Uh-oh. 1 more time, he's going to appear. So I'm going to end up the stream before he appears. Wayne is below average rapper to me. Yeah, I don't like him either. Anyway, all right, people. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.